Hey there, everyone. So, this is Thanksgiving 2024. The first video that I just recorded is YouTube is thinking about uploading it. And just in case that one gets rejected, let's try another one. Let's do another video. So, I have been doing videos. I have been publishing videos. Well, putting them out there for YouTube to publish them, and they have been all rejected. The only thing that I can think of is there are too many trigger words and trigger phrases altogether. There's a lot of them that people know about. Standard CIA training, you can look it up online, blah, 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 blah. There are a lot of things that cannot be said all together in one small area, different phrases, different target words, different things. There's a lot that people know about. There's a lot of ones that people don't know about. And, well, that's my normal everyday speech. And I'm much deeper and darker down the rabbit hole than you could ever freaking imagine. Yes, I'm claiming that, yet I'm completely low tech, and there are reasons as to why. Anybody want to help me with high tech, whatever, why don't you contact me? Get a hold of me. The ERC Alaska is the YouTube page. THEE as in educational, R as in resource, C as in center, Alaska. It's just a Facebook page. I was trying to get a community page, but I couldn't figure out how to do that for like 2 months. Finally, I was like, screw it, let's just do a Facebook page. Anyhow, and in the Educational Resource Center, you'll be finding out the actual finite details of these things. We're going to be doing rescues for the other species as well. It's not just the species that you know about. The cute little cats and dogs and the mountain lions and bears and whatever other things. There's a very finite balance between everything. And the inbred freaking white monkeys, they keep screwing everything up for everyone. Now, they're at a key point in their evolution to where they can actually learn and to do other things besides continuing to inbreed and finger point and everything else. We're not even talking about politics. Anyway, so there are other species out there. We are not the only ones. There's a very extremely fragile, precious balance between all of it. And what Thanksgiving actually is more horrific than anything that you can ever freaking imagine. The colonizers, they weren't all just white. There were other colors as well that they don't talk about anymore because they killed them all. For vindictive reasons. Because inbreds are, well, all violent and they seem to think that they're better than everybody else, even though they're fully aware that they keep dumbing down their own genes by inbreeding, forcefully inbreeding. Dumbest thing ever. Anyway, the other species out there, they keep trying for peace, and they keep doing peace. My father and my grandpa both took advantage of the interspecies wars that were caused by the white man whenever they came over. The true history of Thanksgiving is not the end result of the stragglers who were left sharing a meal. The actual story of Thanksgiving starts at what happened at the beginning of it, of certain factors of certain things. Yes, they were starving. They were starving, and the natives came in and they helped them. And the other species as well came in and helped them. Constantly. And they were constantly being killed and eaten by the ones that they were helping. Because the diseased, inbred ones were not too bright. And it gets worse from there. And so do not get mad at the other species. No. Do not get mad at the other species, because the other species, long story short, there's a very finite line between peace between all the species and not just us humanoids that you perceive and conceive as humanoids. There are other factors as well. It's not just the poor little pilgrims, starving pilgrims, they went over to a new land. And then everyone treated them like crap because they were white and they believed in God. No, actually, the new land had millions of settlers in it that were of the same types of inbreeding and such. It wasn't just suddenly they started a white colony on the East Coast or somewhere else. No, actually they joined others that had already been there for a long time, and they took over because they thought that they were better, because that's what inbreeding does. Yeah. Anyhow, makes the brain not so bright. And also, whenever you just have certain amounts of information coming in and that's all you have, you need more information, more education, more different things coming in so you can see things at all different angles and everything else. The thing is, they chose to be that way because they were Christian. They believe in God. Okay, and what God is that? And it's just an inbred God that is only used to help to control all of the slave trades. Actual Christianity ended about 1,500 years ago, between 1,200 years ago and 2,000 years ago. For some reason, people are like, oh, Christianity happened about 2,000 years ago, and everything changed, and life is great, and that's where history actually began. No. It's a lot more complicated than that, and through the Educational Resource Center, we'll be explaining all of these different things. We'll also be doing rescues for the other species as well, and we're looking for people who are serious about it, not just the curious ones, and the ones that seem to think that wearing funny Sasquatch shirts during Christmas time or whatever with tinsel hanging off of them is fucking hilarious. No, we're looking at how actually getting others who are serious about it. This is all lowball and low key, and it has been for a while. I'm back in Alaska way too soon. Everybody knows this. It's because certain peoples who have been supposed to have been doing some things as trade for me having my service, they weren't doing those things. So I'm back in Alaska way too soon because these things have not been taken care of for the entire 40 years that I've been gone and doing other things. Plus, unofficially had been back in Alaska. Officially, that's an entirely different subject. You get it. Military through and through. I'm the actual creator of the United States Space Force. We can agree to disagree on everything. I really don't give a rat's ass. I'm just a moron who is putting all of this together. We are continuation for Native, Tribal, Indigenous, and Aboriginal rights. Healthcare, huge wide variety of different things, and more things are coming. Thanksgiving 2024. If you want to know more about what actually happened for what everybody celebrates as Thanksgiving, we'll go into more details about those things. There's a huge wide variety of history that has been completely taken out, and it's just beyond mind-boggling. So those of y'all out there that are curious as to what to do, instead of guzzling a fuck ton of beer or other elements or substances and mind-numbing and whatever else, how about you go outside for a walk and try to get away from everything instead of choosing to beat your fists against your loved ones or a wall or something else? How about you choose to go read a book or enjoy the beautiful day somewhere?